Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you my latest indulgence. I went ahead and bought an AeroGarden Classic 6. I decided on this particular model because it's relatively cheaper than the other models. It doesn't have the same bells and whistles with the display panel, but it does have a nice amount of growing space and it got good reviews. It's a very basic hydroponic system with an air pump to help oxygenate the water and LED grow lights to give plants the light that they need. With the winter coming, I wanted a way of having fresh vegetables growing in my house. The AeroGarden is a hydroponic system. That means that plants don't grow in soil, they grow in water. You don't need any chemicals like herbicides or pesticides, and since the plants grow inside the house, they are less prone to insect infestation or other diseases. The model that I got has 6 holes, so you can grow up to 6 plants. Some of the models have more or less holes, so if you buy seed kits, make sure to order the right one for your model. The unit also comes with LED grow lights. The older models had fluorescent bulbs, but these new models have LEDs that are much more energy efficient and have a full spectrum of white light, red light, and blue light to simulate the sun. This AeroGarden came with the Gourmet Herb Seed Pod Kit. That includes Genovese basil, curly parsley, dill, thyme, Thai basil, and mint. And it also comes with 3 ounces of liquid nutrients, which is enough for a full season of growth. But my husband really wanted to grow tomatoes indoors, so we ordered the Heirloom Cherry Tomato Kit. This kit is made for the classic 6-pod unit, so it comes with 2 pods with seeds in them, and then 4 black discs to put over the 4 empty holes as spacers. 2 tomato plants is just about as many as you can fit in this kind of a unit. If you have a 7-pod or 9-pod system, you can buy the kits for those models as well. By the way, you can plant your own seeds using the Grow Anything Seed Pod Kit. It comes with everything you need to plant using your own seeds. It comes with the grow sponges, the grow domes, the grow baskets, and even labels so you can mark what you've planted. So when you first get your AeroGarden, you need to set it up, which is really easy. You don't need any special tools. Everything fits right together really simply. It comes with a quick setup guide with 4 really easy steps. The first step is to insert the light post into the base. Push the base straight down until you hear a click. Next, plug the light cord into the light hood by pushing it into the socket in the hood. Next is step 3. Place the light hood on the light post by centering it and then pushing down until you hear a click. And then step 4, put the bowl on the base. There's a spot on the base where the air pump connects with the base. Make sure that the bowl is lined up with that center hole. The bowl will sit nicely on the base. It shouldn't shake or be lopsided, as long as you line up the air coupling with the hole in the base. That's it. Oh, we need to put the lid on the bowl. Okay, now we're done. 4 easy steps. Next, find a sturdy place to put your AeroGarden. You will need to be near an electrical outlet and also have at least 22 inches clearance above the AeroGarden to be able to extend a light as the plants grow. Now that the AeroGarden unit is set up, it's time to plant the garden. The first step is to add water to the fill line. You will see a small window marked Min and Max. Just fill the bowl with water up until that line. Next is to plant the seed pods. I ordered the Heirloom Cherry Tomato Kit since we really wanted to grow tomatoes. The kit comes with separate instructions, plant food to last an entire growing season, 2 seed pods that are labeled with the variety of plant and how long it's expected until germination. This one says red heirloom sprouts in 7 to 14 days. And then there's a package of 4 black spacers to fill the empty holes where there are no seed pods. And then finally, it comes with 2 clear plastic grow domes to place over the germinating seeds until they sprout and grow their true leaves. So the next step is to push the seed pods down into 2 holes spaced 1 on each side, and then the black spacer discs in the remaining holes. That's important to block light from going into the reservoir, and it helps to prevent algae from growing. Once the seed pods are seeded properly, the pods should be covered with clear grow domes. These help keep the humidity levels higher and helps the seeds to sprout. Keep the grow domes on top of the seedlings until their leaves touch the top of the dome or until you see true leaves form. The first set of leaves are not considered true leaves. The next set will look more like leaves the actual plant has, and those are called the true leaves. Once the grow domes are in place, it's time to add the plant nutrients. The AeroGarden seed pod kits come with enough liquid nutrients to get the plant through one life cycle. Make a note of when you started the garden. You will need to add nutrients every 2 weeks. The instructions on the bottle tell you how many capfuls of nutrients to add to your system. For a 6 or 7 pod system, the amount is 2 capfuls added to the water every 2 weeks. Now it's time to set the lights. The first thing you need to do is select the type of plant you're growing and how many hours you want the light on each day. Press the select button, it's the big yellow button in the middle, until the right type of plant is lit. I chose vegetables, and that will give me 16 hours of light for the tomato plant, which is what they suggest. When you first plug in the unit, the lights will come on, and they will continue to come on always at that same time, which is probably not the same time you're setting up the garden. So the next day, preferably early in the morning when you want your lights to come on, that's when you should set it. So for example, I want my lights to come on every morning at 6 a.m. So the first day I got up at 6 and set the lights. Now it comes on every morning at 6. To set the lights, just press and hold the light button for 2 seconds and then release. The plant selection lights will turn on and off in a circular pattern to confirm that you just reset it, and then you're set with the new time. The guide comes with some more tips about gardening and harvesting, but I think I learned more from watching YouTube videos than reading the rest of the guide. For example, there's a section on pollination that explains its importance, but without watching a couple of videos on pollination, I don't think I would know what to do. Make sure to check out all the wonderful videos that are on YouTube that demonstrate this. That's it for unboxing and the setup of the AeroGarden. Please check out my next video, which follows the AeroGarden on days 1 through 21 with the heirloom cherry tomato plant kit. We ended up with 2 beautiful tomato plants. I hope you enjoyed this video. Happy planting!